Rah!
That's an interesting thing to see.
Welcome to Dream Days! Rah!
I'm by no means a Godzilla authority, but when did he have another face, head, whatever in his tail? That is a new one on me.
Welcome to Dream Days!
So, anyways.
We're starting off with our 3D stuff this week. It's just, because it's Godzilla. And he's super fun.
It's a very big, very weird Godzilla. But really cool looking.
Look at his teeth. He's got 4 different rows of shark teeth growing in. He's fun. Since we're doing 3D first, we'll go ahead and show you off.
You should sit him on top.
Choco Cat.
You should sit him on top of the boxes behind us.
And I'm going to show the boxes off too. And then I will. Choco Cat from Naruto. And we have 2 new Marvel boxes. Yay! Marvel boxes! Deadpool and Extreme X-Men. Woohoo!
Brand new Deadpool #1 out today. And Extreme X-Men isn't out today, right?
I don't know, but there's a whole bunch of Extreme X-Men covers this week.
But there's a bunch of Extreme X-Men covers as we lead up to the debut of the Extreme X-Men miniseries by Chris Claremont.
You can talk about the new posters because I can't see them, so I don't know which one's which.
Fantastic Four, the cover for #1 by Alex Ross. The new #1, not the original. Extreme X-Men, speaking of the book coming up by Chris Claremont. Deadpool #1 cover with him floating on his watermelon floaty.
It's the same as the box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a cover for
Also
#1.
A cover.
And you gotta turn it sideways. And the upcoming Doctor Strange fall.
Can you see the whole thing?
Well, it says Fall Sunrise. I thought there was a different name. No, you need to bring it. Well, you can't bring it this way.
This way?
Yeah. A little bit more. Okay, there you go. But anyway, for the upcoming Doctor Strange miniseries by Trad Moore. So that was the posters that come in this week.
Poster.
You going to put him up there now?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Watch over the proceedings. Hopefully. Okay. Hey, everybody. Let me see if I can get in the camera. Hey, everybody. Hi. How you doing?
I guess I should go that way a little bit.
All right, so let's just start. Antioch.
Number
2.
Number 2.
Antioch #2. Astronaut Down #4.
I really enjoyed #1 of this. I need to get caught up.
This is supposed to be
Probably the last
my
issue.
copy. Is that our copy? That should be our copy. Why is that not our copy? That's our copy. The Argus from Source Point Press. Time travel is real. Scientific prodigy Randall Patton has had a breakthrough that allows travel through the time stream, which immediately led to the creation of the Argus, the temporal law enforcement organization that polices time-space continuum. After an accident renders one of the members of the Argus insane, he begins killing off the others, except they're all versions of Randall Patton from various points in his own life. Who can stop Randall but himself?
Good time travel story there.
Avengers Forever is on issue 10. And we have a variant cover by Simone Bianchi. We also have Savage Avengers, which is on #7. Oops, there's another Avengers Forever. Sorry, I got mixed up. That is the Natee's game variant.
Super hot Natee's game variant there, featuring Scarlet Witch.
And this is the regular cover for Savage Avengers, which is in the right place. Batman #129. We have several variant covers, including Gabrielle Delato, Francisco Mantina, Ryan Benjamin. That's the 90s foil variant. There's going to be a series of 90s variants. You can hold that up over there so everybody can see it. It's double embossed foil.
It's multi, how they say? I can't read your hand.
Multi-layered.
Multi-layered embossing. So it's not all embossed to one level. It's really cool. I like it. You can see they can even do, wrong hand. You can even do fine details like the stuff coming off of his boot here. Here we go. I like that.
And I'll show this off in case you're interested in getting it. It is damaged, so we've asked for a replacement. But this is the 1 in 25. It came sliced. So we need to send it a picture.
I'll need to check. I'm sure we will.
All right, so the big book of the week. Batman and the Joker, the deadly duo.
Oh, you know what? I have a video for that I haven't set up yet.
All right, well, while you're finding the video, I will talk about Greg Capullo has done a series of covers. This is the Batman cover. And to go along with that, we have the Joker cover. Now, they don't say connecting, and I don't guess they connect, because this would be over here. Yeah, they don't connect. But anyway, there is also the Kyle Holtz 1 in 25 and the super smexy Mark Silvestri 1 in 50 black and white,
which is super, super sexy.
Right?
So here is the video about Batman Joker Deadly Duo.
Deadly Duo is a buddy cop horror story. We begin with a dilemma that the Joker finds himself in. You definitely get the idea that something's going on here. It has something to do with the Joker. And then we move to Batman doing his Batman stuff. He's investigating a crime. He realizes the Joker has done something that gives Batman kind of no out. And by the end of the first issue, they're teammates. Hence the title, Deadly Duo. Jim Lee and I have been friends for years. And every once in a while he would say, hey, come on, do a Batman. When I finally got around to pitching it and then actually working on it, it's been about 7 years. But this is a story that I want to tell, and it's a story that I want to draw. The best part for me about this being a Black Label book is the fact that it's not in continuity, which is, for me as a storyteller, is very freeing. It is dark, it is kind of creepy, but there is some funny stuff in there. The way that I approached the world of Batman in my style was kind of being true to who I am as a creator. My Batman looks fast. He's powerful, because I've always considered Batman to be like a real force of nature. For me, the Joker's always been a physical threat, not because of his physical strength per se, but of his innate insanity. And I hope that the fans of Batman and comics have as much fun reading it as I did writing it and drawing it. That's fun.
All right.
So there you go. I'm really looking forward to this one.
We have more Batman. We have Batman Night Watch number 3. It's the current all ages
Batman.
We have Sword of Azrael number, 4? Yeah, 406.
Batman adjacent.
And then we have Geraldo Zaffinio variant cover for that. And there you go. We also have from 10 Ton Press, Becoming Frankenstein.
Number 3, number 4, something like that.
All right, new number 1. Nick Robles gives us a cover for Behold Behemoth from Boom Studios. This is the House of Slaughter co-writer Tate Brombal, who brings his first original series to Boom Studios alongside Red Heart artist Nick. Grayson's world is crumbling following his brother's sudden and mysterious death. His sleepless nights are haunted by vivid nightmares of a terrifying monster, pushing him to the brink of losing both his sanity and his job as a social worker. But he's truly shaken to the core when his newest case, a young orphan girl named Wren, is found at the scene of a brutal murder, just hours after first meeting Grayson. The line between nightmare and waking life blurs as Grayson soon discovers that the monster from his dreams might just be a mythical ancient beast that is bringing about the end of the world, with shocking connections to both him and Ren.
And that is a 1 in 10, is it, or what?
That's a 1 of 5.
1 in 5. This is a 1 in...
No, wait. That's a Piquette variant.
Oh, open order? Okay. It was all art, so I thought. That's the 1 in 25.
And this is the 1 in 50 by Sorrentino.
Another book from Boom Studios that I expect will do fairly well. Looking forward to it. Oddly enough, it wasn't on Joetta's picks, anticipated books for this week. Usually anything Boom Studios is, but I'll put money on it that number 2 is.
Billet and Valeria?
Sure.
Sword and Sorcery. I don't know.
Did we get an odd number?
It's number 5.
Did we get an odd number on one of these?
Why?
Because when I was looking at something today, it said we had 11. Did we get 11 on one of those billets?
I don't remember why.
Okay, cool. Because obviously we don't need 11.
Ryan Christensen gives us Bill and Ted Present Death.
Which I think pretty much speaks for itself.
Black Panther is on number 11. Here's your regular cover, and here is your Takeshi Okazaki Extreme X-Men variant. Like I said, series of variants coming to celebrate the Extreme X-Men.
Which means big guns, pouches, all the works.
Bloodstained Teeth is on number 6. And Born of Blood is on number 2. And this is the Tony Santiago variant. So I couldn't talk through that when you didn't help me out.
Sorry, I didn't know what was going on.
Briar, second printing of number 1. I like this cover. It's really fun. And I like the book. Like I said, it was interesting. I want to find out what happened in number 2.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm not ready to,
Basically, the story of Sleeping Beauty. And Prince Charming.
Nobody rescues her.
Well, Prince Charming shows up, and in the story, in the fable, rescues her, kisses her, and breaks her up. In this case, he shows up and realizes, you know what? Hey, King, what if I get all the stuff that I'd get by kissing her and waking her up, but I don't actually wake her up? And King says, sure, why not? Not really exactly a loving father, in my opinion, but hey, I can't say that I blame him. So Sleeping Beauty just stays asleep, and it does not go well for the kingdom. And then suddenly she wakes up many years later. What? Hey, look, if you can get all the good that comes with having a wife without actually having to have a wife, and in real life there's in real life there's not a whole lot of good. You have no kingdom to give me, so no, I don't mean like me.
Captain Marvel is on number 43.
You go with the kingdom, let me know.
Why would I? We're not married. And Federico Vincentini did the variant cover.
You saw your girl was on that first cover, right?
Yep, it's mine. And then we also have a Revenge. This is the A cover. Sorry. Revenge of the Brood, Part 1. Brood.
She must be in the whole storyline because she's on another cover as well.
Mark Silvestri also brings us the A cover to Cherish. It's a one-shot from Dynamite.
It is not a one-shot.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't think it is. I don't know. Anyways, you want to read?
Yeah, okay. Dynamite proudly presents a new series by best-selling author Katana Collins and rising star artist Gabrielle Catano. Cherish, featuring character designs by Mark Silvestri. When the blood on the boardroom floor moves from metaphorical to literal. Cherish is the story of Amelia Fellows, a young woman who witnessed the betrayal and murder of her father at the hands of those he once trusted. Unfortunately for Amelia, the people behind her father's death are some of the richest, most powerful people in the world. If Amelia wants justice for her father, she'll have to get it herself as the well-armed high-tech vigilante, Cherish.
And this is a 1 in 25 full art variant. Really nice cover on that.
And they're
on
out
that
of
one.
order because this is the 1 in 7 black and white or variant, and this is the 1 in 20 black and white variant.
So I'm kind of curious. I've read some of Katana Collins' novels, so I'm curious to see what she does here with this.
Count Crowley is on number 404. This is the amateur midnight monster hunter, Count Crowley.
Mr. Crowley.
And then we have Paco Medina gives us the A cover for Cross-Gen Tales. This is a one-shot, for sure. Surprising tales from the universe of fantasy, folklore, and science fiction. The debut issues of the 4 of the signature titles from the 21st century's most innovative imprint. And some of the biggest names in comics offer a window into other worlds. In Ruse, number 1, Detective Simon Archer and his assistant Emma Bishop face magic and mystery on the Victorian-esque planet Arcadia. In Mystic, number 1, meet sisters Genevieve and Gazelle. One is a sorceress, one is a socialite, but their destinies are about to be transformed. In Sigil, number 1, a planetary union is locked in a centuries-long war with the star-faring Saurians. Saurians. And in Sojourn, number 1, the archer Arwen and her allies fight for survival in the shadow of the undead dictator Mordath. But who are the sigil bearers who unite these 4 stories?
So I don't know if y'all remember Cross-Gen Comics. They came out in the early 2000s. Really, really great stories. Really, really beautiful art. Really popular there for a while. Unfortunately, they went out of business. And at some point or another, their assets were bought up by Disney, who didn't do anything with them. And I guess that's why Marvel is now putting out this one-shot, reprinting the number 1s for 4 of their books. I believe Ruse is the one that's written by Mark Waid. Anyways, at least one of those written by Mark Waid. They're all really good stories. If you have not tried them, then I suggest you do. If you like the number 1s, we can certainly get the collected editions for you.
Damage Control, number 3. This is on my list. And Tony Fleece did the variant cover.
Not that we did any standing in line for artist signatures or anything, but he was at Baltimore.
We didn't do any standing in line. Dan Mora has done the A cover for Dark Knights of Steel. And J.G. Jones has done the variant cover. We are on number 8 of this 12-issue series. Oh, you didn't do one for this one? Really?
It's Deadpool.
It's Deadpool? We don't have any just for
don't we kind of all already know what Deadpool's about and going to do? And Deadpool's going to shoot stuff and kill stuff and probably get killed, but it'll come back to life. And insanity will ensue.
They were in backwards order. This is the A cover.
And unfortunately, since it's a Marvel comic,
it says, literal enough for you? It's a Deadpool. Or a Pool of the Dead.
It'll be for teen audiences and therefore won't have any cussing.
Rob Liefeld? Is it really? It's for teen audiences, so no cussing?
Yeah, they've never done a cussing Deadpool book to the best of my knowledge.
David Nakamura? Mike Hawthorne?
They definitely should do a what they used to call Marvel Max.
Tom Riley.
Their cussing line.
And then this one that I accidentally showed you first is Linnea Francis U 1 in 25, which is super fun.
But yes, it is fun. But the window shades variant,
I love it.
I have to admit I'm a sucker for the window shades variant. But they were getting kind of tiresome and stupid and whatever. So last week or the week before we had an issue of Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man, whichever it was, that had the reflection of whoever, I don't remember now, one of the guys on a glider in the window. Now this one has Deadpool just kind of beat to heck by a window shade.
The Black Panther one was an actual Wakanda.
Well, that's
window
true. That's true.
shade.
Yeah, it was like a submarine or something that Namor was in.
Tony Moy has done the A cover for Death Rage, and Joe Rubinstein has done the B cover for Death Rage number 4.
This is actually, Death Rage is actually a really fun book, in spite of everything about it.
In spite of everything about
In spite
it.
of everything about it, yeah. I've actually enjoyed it. It's a different take on, I'm sorry, what? I don't know what I was saying now, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on. Oh, but I will say that is a super sexy, big-ass teddy bear cover.
The teddy bear is sexy.
Well, the teddy bear is not the sexy one.
Disturbed Dark Messiah is back with number, I don't know, 5. Yeah, there you go.
But it has a Super Smokin' 1 in 5 variant cover, which is an homage to the first appearance of Ghost Rider, the modern-day Ghost Rider. Well, the modern-day retro Ghost Rider, I guess, because they've made a new one, which is not a Ghost Rider, he's a Ghost Driver. It's stupid. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
I got a picture with Ghost Rider. I got a picture of Ghost Rider at our Halloween Comic Fest yesterday.
Oh, really?
At Halloween Trick or Treat.
Very cool.
I should have pulled it up.
We don't have time now.
You do Dogs of London, and I'll see if I can find more Ghost Rider.
Okay, well, Dogs of London from Aftershock is on number 5. Most likely the last issue, I'm guessing. Earth Divers, number 2 from IDW. This is the one where some indigenous folks have decided that they should go back in time and stop Christopher Columbus from finding the new world. That's the A cover. That's us.
What did it do?
That's, I'm going to presume, the B cover, if these are in order. This one is another cover by Aaron Campbell.
Touched it.
And this one is the Werther Deladra D cover. Oh, cool Ghost Rider. Very cool.
We had an awesome time at Trick or Treat yesterday. Our dragon was
Helping hand out candy.
helping hand out candy. Can't tell, but there's a baby in there.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Can we go back to the books?
Paw Patrol was here. Awesome stuff. Thanks, guys, for coming out. We still have some books left, so feel free to ask for your copy of the Trick or Read books. Emo Girl is on number 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's bad idea time. It's bad idea time. It's bad idea time. It's time to give away a bad idea pin. Because the first of Bad Idea 2 books are out. Escape from Wyoming.
It's a bigger pin than last time around, isn't it? Really?
Same size. So the first person to pick up their book gets the pin.
And if you remember, oh, hey, look, we're being spammed.
Again? Lovely. We don't have anything about Escape from Wyoming, do we?
No, Bad Idea doesn't want to tell us anything about their books. But
Echoes from the Void, number 3.
if you're a Bad Idea fan, you probably are getting their mailers. If you're not, you might want to, because they've got a whole thing going on with the new releases this time around. Basically, they're going to, at the end of the whole thing, they're going to coronate the Bad Idea Fan of the Year with an official coronation ceremony and all that kind of stuff. There are 2 different ways to get points. One is based on the new releases each week, for Bad Idea new releases each week, and the other one are instant awards. They split it all on maybe on their website, I would presume. I don't know, but it's definitely in their email, which I will try to see if we can post it on our Facebook page or something. But it's really long and complicated, as most things Bad Idea does. So anyway, Golden Age. Go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to take time.
We also have a Maria Wolf cover for Golden Rage.
I love that cover. That is just freaking awesome. I like Wolf anyway, but that cover is just awesome.
So Batman adjacent, but I put it where it belongs, which is Gotham City, because this is not Batman. This is from before Batman. Gotham City Year 1, number 2.
The first issue of this was actually really good.
And Cully Hemner did the variant cover.
I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but Sam Bradley, sorry.
Slam.
Well, no, he's called Slam he doesn't like being called Slam, but he's called Slam.
You were going to say by his friends?
Well, yeah, I started to, but
by his non-friends?
really, really enjoyed number 1. If you're into crime, this would be a great book for Reggie. I don't know if he's getting it, but if you're into crime or anything like that, I would highly recommend it. Very police procedural with a strong mystery behind it. Sorry, and Gatsby's throbbing.
It is. And you just covered up the number, so I can't tell you what number it is. It's Great Gatsby.
I did not. The number's right there. Gatsby number 6.
Paco Medina has also given us the A cover of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, number 1.
New one-shot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right, a new number 1 from Image Comics, Hell to Pay. The Shrouded College will give you magic, but you'll incur a debt. Until it's paid, you belong to them. Married couple Maya and Sebastian Stone took that deal. They have worked for the college ever since, using their new abilities to track down 666 cursed coins. Karach, aka the Devil's Dollar. Only a few remain. The stones are almost free, but the devil's in the details. Hellboy meets Indiana Jones in this supernatural adventure from writer Charles Soule and artist Will Slimey.
Charles Soule is also the writer of 8 Billion Genies, a runaway hit this year. Written lots of other good stuff. I'm really looking forward to this. They did it. Nothing that I read before ordering it said this, but I saw a brief thing they filmed outside of New York Comic Con a few weeks ago. This is the first in an interlocking series of stories that they plan to tell in this one universe. So I am really looking forward to getting a chance to read this one. Why the pause?
Hulk is on number 10, because I was waiting to make sure you were done talking. And Benjamin Sue has done the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant. Did you read number 1 of The Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing?
Me? No, unfortunately I did not. I really want to, because I really enjoy The Joker. And I really especially enjoy this cover here with by Lee Bermejo with Harley Quinn. Although I still have some issues about the art itself and the shadow, you say it is. But I really love the Joker face in the explosion.
He has one little tiny issue, and because it's on Harley's body, it bothers him.
Well, it's
Harley's his girl.
It's odd. I mean, I can't get to it from there, so. She has this black. Where are we at?
Gabrielle Dell'Otto also
go.
did a variant.
She has this black here that is on her. So is it on her body?
It's
Joetta says it's a shadow. I don't think her boob is that big.
Of her chest.
But
or Joker's arm. Also, Kelly Jones did the 90s foil double multi-layered embossed green foil. It's really fun.
Yeah, it looks a whole lot better up here in my hand than it did laying down there. I don't know
and
why.
Francesco Martina did the 125.
But anywho.
Which under the lights of the camera looks really good. Really creepy.
Yeah. Oh, that looks really, I love that cover. That is a really awesome Martina cover.
Little Monsters! Number 7! From Jeff Lemire and Raphael Albuquerque did the variant cover. We have a second printing of Midnight Suns, number 1. This is the game costume design variant. This one's on my list. This is Monkey Prince number 8. And it's actually so much on my list, I've already read it. Love it. It's awesome. It's fun. Monkey Prince is battling Aquaman, battling Black Manta, battling the Trench. Ryan Christensen has brought us the A cover, I hope, of Monsters of Metal.
It's a one-shot from Opus Comics, written by director and visual effects artist Jason Howden and Lexi Leon. Monsters of Metal takes iconic creatures on the road as a heavy metal band in this riotous setup of live on tour. Choose your favorite different character covers by Ryan Christensen, or put together the entire band. And I think they're really solid covers. I really enjoy the.
This is 1 and 5 from Carlos Venezia.
I really enjoy the pumpkin dude here.
That would be the Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Okay, well, but is it really though? I really wasn't sure. I can't pick it up.
And this is Medusa.
Right. Medusa, I thought was super hot, but a chick with fangs. I mean, how can you go wrong?
This one didn't say what it was. I didn't even realize it was supposed to be a monster. Is it a mummy? Maybe.
It could be Frankenstein with the hair.
That's a bride of Frankenstein, I would think.
Yeah,
that looks female.
So that's what she was looking at.
Frankenstein is got a mohawk?
That'd be my guess if that's Frankenstein, yeah.
Actually, that would be Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein was the inventor.
Yeah, well.
We saw the movie of the play.
Yeah. From the National Theater, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Tommy Lee Miller, maybe? Something like that. Johnny Lee Miller? I think it's Johnny Lee Miller.
Johnny Lee Miller. My Little Pony. And then there's variant cover. And
from Monsters of Metal to My Little Pony.
Why are there only one cover? There's 2 covers of this. I don't know. This cover got missed.
Nope, there's only one cover, I believe.
I'm pretty sure there was a second cover.
Nature's Labyrinth. In the middle of the ocean lies a remote island complex lined with traps and an ever-changing landscape. Created by a mysterious man known only as Ahab, the island was designed to test the wills of the world's most notorious criminals. In a battle royale-style game, 8 violent felons will fight for survival and to the death over the course of 3 days of relentless action. The winner receives a wealth of riches and complete anonymity, but at the cost of keeping their silence about the island's existence. What Ahab doesn't know is that someone is onto him. Someone has infiltrated his island with the intention of revealing the truth about his twisted game.
Sounds like a wicked game of D&D.
Oh, I was thinking it was kind of a Hunger Games for criminals? Violent felons. But it sounds like it would make a great movie.
Night of the Ghoul. And I do not like that cover. Do you know why I do not like that cover?
Because it's got a skeleton on it.
No.
Because the hair is really wispy and
no.
Because it's orange and black, not red and black. You like it if it's red and black.
Ugh.
Oh, you mean the spider?
Coming out of the skeleton's mouth.
Oh, it is. I thought it was going in. Well, see, it's coming out.
Ooh.
So that's a good thing.
Ooh, that means it was in there to begin with. Jacob Edgar gives us the A cover of The Ones from Dark Horse Comics. Excuse me, just Ones, not The Ones. This is just called Ones. From award-winning writer Brian Muckabendis comes the next best awesome super team to end all super teams. The Ones! Every single person in every mythology was told that they were the one and brought together from the first time to defeat the one, the actual one, the real actual one. This amazing new vision is brought to life by Wonderkin artist and co-creator Jacob Edgar. Think Good Omens meets Ghostbuster meets The Atom Project meets The Goonies meets Everything Everywhere All at Once meets anything else you've ever liked.
All I can say is that, well, I like Bendis, and Everything Everywhere All at Once is a great movie. So I'm really curious to see.
The other covers up.
No, I did.
It's all done on your job.
Yep, I suck. I'm really looking forward to getting a chance to read this. I strongly recommend it. It's one of those things, if it ever were to be optioned and
he didn't notice that the camera paused, so I will
made into a thing, it would probably do really well.
That was sexy.
I know. Hopefully they didn't hear it too badly.
You didn't even say excuse me.
Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a bad idea time. It's bad idea time. It's bad idea time. It's time to talk about a bad idea.
Orc Island. And like I said, with Escape from Wyoming, unfortunately, Bad Idea doesn't give us a whole lot of information about these things. So while I'm looking forward to reading it, I have no idea other than an island of orcs, what I'm expecting.
And that brings us to Oz, Return of the Wicked Witch, from Zenoscope. In a time before the Emerald City, a wicked witch of the north ruled all of Oz. Banished to the southern lands many eons ago and kept at bay by ancient magics far beyond her control, she languished. Now, with the witch's exile finally coming to an end, Dorothy and her friends will witness the return of the true Wicked Witch to the marvelous land of Oz.
And that one is the 1 in 10 variant. As usual, Zenoscope, super awesome covers.
So, we often ask the question of how do you fight with your boobs hanging out and stuff, and you're just like your little tiny skirt. But she doesn't even have metal on her little tiny skirt. Her little tiny skirt's made out of cotton. There is no protection whatsoever from the Wicked Witch of the West, or the East, or whichever one it is that's coming.
Okay, well, witches don't usually fight with swords or knives or things that you would need metal.
But she does. From. So she's got to get up close. Because look, she's holding a knife right there. So if she uses a knife, she gets up close to you.
But the witch
so what has she got any protection from?
The witch is going to
have fingernails.
The witch is going to cast a spell. She's not going to like
cast a spell on you.
By the way, just want to go back really quick. Go back really quick to Brian Michael Bendis' ones to mention that there isn't a whole lot going on in the speculator market this week, but there are some books, online books.
I'm trying not to yawn in the camera.
Oh, okay. Some books seeing some online buzz. The Ones is one of them. Behold Behemoth from Boom earlier, Hell to Pay, and Nature's Labyrinth are some of the ones that are seeing some online buzz. Who knows what that'll mean, if anything.
Warren Lau did a variant cover for Poison Ivy number 6. And Jenny Frizen did a cardstock variant for Poison Ivy number 6.
Super hot covers for Poison Ivy, as always.
We skipped a book. Sorry, we skipped Old Dog, which is a number 2 of a book that he told me was a one-shot. So, see, we don't even know. And then Greg Smallwood did the other cover. There we go. Okay, now we're moving on. Now we are on to Potions, which is number 5 of 5. And I did not get to read number 4 yet. I don't know how this got past me. When I realized that number 5 was out this week, I said, oh my God, I haven't read number 4. So yeah, I'm excited about this book, but I need time to just sit down and read. Hey, look.
Quick stops.
Number 1 of 4.
Into the Askewniverse, when pop culture nuisance and comic book writer Kevin Smith's Kevin Smith's brand new anthology series opens for business, telling tall tales from the Jersey world of his classic comedies. In this premiere issue, Chronic Con guest of honor Holden McNeil tells Alyssa Jones and a packed podcast audience his story of going green with the legendary loiterers? Jay and Silent Bob, loiterers. Thank you. Jay and Silent Bob in the Quick Stop Cooler, and how it directly led to the birth of his Bluntman and Chronic comic books. This one is based on some of the characters from Chasing Amy, which is the next movie that Joetta and I will watch in my attempt to educate her of all things. Well, not all things Kevin Smith, because unfortunately her debut to Kevin Smith was Tusk. If you've seen Tusk,
I'll never get those 2.5 hours back in my life.
Tusk is a very well done movie. I thought the acting was great.
He turns into a walrus.
Yes, it was extremely stupid, but it was still done really well. She refused to see the second one, Yoga Hosers, which I can't say that I blame her, because wow, it was even worse. But again, it was fairly well done, and even Kevin himself decided not to make Moose Jaws. So I hope that idea is gone and he has gotten that out of his system. But where there's weed, there's a way, I'm afraid. So who knows? But I'm looking forward to this. Love the Askewniverse. All things Askewniverse is awesome. We recently, Joetta hasn't seen any of them, so I made her sit through Clerks. You've seen some of them. You've seen 2 of them.
I've seen 2 of them now.
I made her sit through Clerks, which was apparently a task for her. She was kind of put off by the whole fact that it was in black and white, because everybody should be rich enough to make color movies.
That's not what I said.
We then went ahead and watched Mallrats, which I'm glad we did because it is not nearly as bad as I remember it being. Don't get me wrong. You know, I mean, as I pointed out to her when who is he? Matt Damon not Matt Damon.
Oh, you know.
Ben Affleck. When
Yes.
Ben Affleck has his first major scene in the movie,
Oh my
I
God,
pointed
he
out
was
to
so
her
young and so bad.
that guy actually will go on to be a really, really
So
famous
bad.
actor who can actually act because Lord knows he could
He
not
was so bad.
in Mallrats.
So bad.
But if you're familiar with the Askewniverse movies, then you know that everything takes a giant leap forward in quality with Chasing Amy. So I'm hoping maybe that will be more satisfactory to her her cinema palette. So wish us luck. Maybe we'll do that tonight.
I can't handle that tonight. Sorry. That's cover A. Predator number 4. And Stan Sakai has done a variant cover for it. Look how cool that is.
That is very cool. You don't often see him doing things other than Usagi.
Punisher is on number 7. And Jeff Shaw did the variant cover for that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Secret Invasion number 1 from Marvel Comics. The Skrulls are back! In a giant-sized issue kicking off an all-new 5-part miniseries. When Maria Hill detects the merest hint of Skrulls, she acts quickly to put her defensive plans into action. And when Nick Fury is sent to investigate a Skrull sighting in Iowa, he finds the last thing he's expecting. Our pale blue dot is in their sights, and this time Earth's old defenses won't work. Find out who you really trust. The invasion begins now.
So, if y'all are familiar with the original Secret Invasion storyline that Marvel did several years ago, awesome story. I'm not a Marvel fan. I really enjoyed it. I loved the hell out of it. They're making a TV show or a movie or something, so that means they have to do a sequel. Not everything should be sequelized. So, are you going to read them?
Do you want to be Iron Man or do you want to be Fury?
Hang on, let me see who says the most.
They have pretty much the same.
Yeah, I get to cuss though, so I'll be Fury.
Okay.
So how do we do this so that they can see it too?
You don't. We'll just.
Okay. What if we do it all the way up? No, can't see it. Okay, so you're
I'm Iron Man.
Fury starts off by saying to Iron Man, now keep in mind, Iron Man, okay?
I'll turn around when we get to that point.
So just pointing that out. Fury says, I know your secret.
What secret?
You're really a Skrull.
No, I'm not. I am Iron Man.
I can see your Skrull ears.
These? They're a new addition to my armor. I call them face wings.
They're still green. Not to mention the whole bumpy chin thing you got going on. You're totally a Skrull.
Okay, let's say I am a Skrull. How good are you at keeping a secret?
F you. That's what he says there. You can't really tell it. It's all squiggly lines. But I'm pretty sure he says F you. And I really wanted to, but I know Joetta would have gotten mad at me.
Shazam!
So I am mildly curious, given the awesomeness of the original storyline, to see how Secret Invasion 2 is. Well, they don't even call it Secret Invasion 2. That's kind of what irks me.
This is the new champion of Shazam. And Jen Bartel has done the cardstock variant, which I think is really cool.
Super spexy.
Really nice, really nice, really nice.
There's like Zenoscope spexy, and then there's Classy spexy.
She-Hulk is on number 7. And Jen Bartel has done both the A cover and, she's a little behind the times, the Miracle Man cover. Because Miracle Man was last week.
You know what? We just FOC'd last night another Miracle Man
Another
cover.
Miracle Man cover.
Yeah, so when it's Marvel, nothing comes out on time. Well, not everything comes out on time.
That's quite sad. There should have been an A cover of this, but I don't know where it is. We're missing covers. This is King Spawn, number 16.
And
That would be the variant cover.
and there are 2 covers. Maybe we'll find the other one somewhere.
It's here somewhere. Hey, guess what?
What?
Star Trek Picard Stargazer,
Is
number
invisible.
3
Look
is
at
here.
that. It just popped in.
I said the name.
You should do that more often. That was cool.
That was neat. And I really like the 3-faced thing. That's really fun.
You still got to put the other one up, though.
Oh, but I was looking at the other one.
That is Star Trek Picard, Stargazer, tying into the really awesome television show on Paramount Plus. Next up, we have Star Wars 29, subtitled A Little Break. Oh, no, that doesn't work. When I move them over here to the boxes, they go upside down. So that's why I started to do that. We
also have the Relations variant. And we have the John Tyler Christopher action figure
I think
variant.
that's Revelations variant, isn't it?
What did I say?
You said Relations.
Revelations. Sorry.
Like, is somebody getting it on the cover? This is the Brown Chicken Brown Cow cover. Yeah, nobody's even close to it.
All right, but we also have more Star Trek. We have Bounty Hunters number 28. And a variant cover.
Also part of the Revelations covers.
We have Stephanie Hans doing the cover of The Mandalorian, number 5, and the concept art variant for The Mandalorian, which I think I like the concept art variants.
Yeah, the concept art variants are fun. And this has the first comic book appearance of Fennec Shand, Boba Fett's companion, helper, whatever you want to call it.
Survival Street from Dark Horse Comics. Puppets on a Rampage. What more could you ask for? Sweetie Candy Vigilante. I want to read number 1. I haven't had a chance yet.
I really want to read number 1.
But number 2 has some fun covers. This is a
these
Josh
covers
Howard.
are just really a lot of fun.
This is the Jeff Zarnow Candy and Wolf variant. Well, that one doesn't look like it has candy on it. It looks like it just has wolf. I guess that's the wolf variant. This is the Rock Album Homage variant.
I think that's awesome.
This is the Wolf and Sweetie variant. There we go. And this is the 1 in 10 Wolf and Sweetie variant.
Which I think actually looks better colored that way.
Also 1 in 10, the full art rock cover homage. And the 1 in 10 Wolf variant. And the 1 in 10 Wolf and Sweetie variant. All full art.
Lots of Sweetie Candy Vigilante. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, we've got plenty of number 1s in stock as well.
Hey, maybe we'll even get a chance to read it and tell you about it.
It's always a possibility.
Saturday Morning Adventures, TMNT, number 2.
Turtle Power.
Heroes in a Half Shell. Variant cover. And Billy Martin did a variant cover. And, dun, 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 Keones did a 1 in 10 variant. That Texas Blood is on number 19. And then we come to the next new number 1. All right. Now, you're going to put the books up, and I'm going to read, right?
Okay.
Okay. Tiger Division number 1 from Marvel Comics. The fierce fighting defenders of South Korea take center stage. In their first ever solo series, you'll learn more about Taguki, a powerhouse with a heart of gold, Lady Bright, a card-wielding sorceress, Mr. Enigma, a street-brawling demagogue, the General, a living totem, and Gunri 2, an android with an attitude. They're joined by fan favorites White Fox and Luna Snow to form an unstoppable team. Created by Marvel's own Unstoppable team, writer Emily Kim and artist Chris Lee, this is one epic series you won't want to miss.
That is a hot cover right there.
Art term, yes. It's their trading card variant.
And I think the design that was in the middle was a 1 in 10, was it not? 2 down.
Yes, it is a 1 in 10.
So anyway, Tiger Division made their debut a couple years ago, and now they've got their own book.
Time Before Time. Number 18.
It's Time After Time.
No, that's Time Before Time.
When you're lost, you will find me. Time After Time.
Vampirella versus Red Sonja. You don't have a write-up for this one either. It's also a number 1.
I figured, well, I think that was because of two things. One, no, I didn't make a backer because of, I figured it was sub only. But yeah, so Vampirella fights Red Sonja. Bet you never would have guessed it. I actually like that cover, though.
The Walking Dead Deluxe is on number 50. Number 50. And this is the Tula Lotay variant cover. X-Men Red. Russell Dodderman. And the Natees game variant features a smoking hot storm.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the Natees game variant means. I don't know if the Natees is the name of the company that makes the game. I don't know if it's the name of the artist
I
that
think
makes it.
Natees is the artist.
But anywho, they are super hot covers.
All right, that brings us to our we got some magazines first. We have a Star Wars Insider
Insider, I don't know.
and a previews exclusive. I know you
Star Wars Insider with a really super funky cover.
It is an Obi-Wan Kenobi companion, decoding Darth Vader, and the High Republic fiction.
That is a super, super awesome stylistic.
And Derek still hasn't bought magazine bags and boards.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you, what's the deal? Huh.
Pokemon Visual Companion. Gotta catch them all. We have a Spider-Man Character Encyclopedia, the new edition. Everything you ever wanted to know about Spidey-Man.
Spidey-Man, Spidey-Man,
And
does
others
whatever a
in the
Spidey can.
Spider-Verse.
Catches fleas just like flies. Don't get
Don't
trapped
think that's
between his
part
thighs.
of the song. We also have DC Greatest Events, stories that shook the multiverse.
Everybody was multiverse shaking.
This book has never been opened. It's crinkling.
That's how new books work. I don't know if you're familiar with that or not. I know, being a librarian, you're probably not used to new books. That's how they come when they're brand new.
Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley present Brilliant. This is a Dark Horse trade. The first creator-owned book by Ultimate Spider-Man co-creators Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley. Brilliant tells the story of a handful of college-age geniuses who challenge each other to solve the mystery of superpowers. Can the best and brightest change science fiction into science fact? And if so, how will the world large react? Brilliant is a thriller of the highest order. It's a story of how true power can either destroy or protect the strongest of friendships. It's the story of how the world will react when our true potential is finally unlocked.
Alrighty.
We also have Critical Role Vox Machina Origins, Volume 3.
Which has the origin of who?
It's the origin of Vox Machina, the group.
Oh, the group. Okay.
It's the third.
The third origin?
The third installment of their story.
They have a long origin.
They do. It took 5 years. The Mighty Nine, the Nine Eyes of Lucian. This is also Critical Role, and this is an actual
This is one of those weird things that has like lots of paper, just like a graphic novel,
book.
but has no pictures. I don't understand the why of it.
And this is on my list because I am so excited.
You're not going to read it.
I am so going to read it.
You are not.
I am too.
That it is not for that person. I know this for a fact because I am he.
We got in a restock of Dragons and Treasures from Dungeons and Dragons,
What is
Young
with that?
Adventures Guide.
What is with that hotspot? There, now you can see it.
I love the purple dragon on the front of this cover. This is really sweet. You hold in your hands an immersive, one-of-a-kind guide to dragons, the most fascinating, terrifying, and legendary creatures in the world's most beloved tabletop role-playing game, Dungeons and Dragons. Featuring amazing new illustrations and expert insights, Dragons and Treasures explores the unique characteristics, fabled riches, and wondrous artifacts associated with these mighty beasts. If you're eager to create your own D&D adventures, this guidebook provides the perfect starting point to worlds of fantasy and the epic tale all your own.
And if you or your youngins are interested in learning D&D, we've got the second week of our Intro to D&D 4-week session this Sunday at 2 o'clock.
It's lots of fun. Come on out. We would love to have you. Girlfriend in Paris.
I love that cover.
I'm not sure that she is the girlfriend you want to have in Paris, but okay.
Well, it's not girlfriend if you look at it.
Girl fiend? Oh, girl fiend in Paris. Oh, she's a fiend. Okay, and that makes more sense.
A bloodthirsty bedtime story.
You want me to read it?
No, I was going to read it myself. You go ahead.
Told by the vampire Karina in poetic verse. It's in verse. I love it. Nottingham. This is volume 2, A King's Ransom. I should have worn my Nottingham ring if I'd known it was a Nottingham book. It's from Mad Cave Studios. Nottingham is a fun little story. Take on the Robin Hood adventure. Misty never shies away from a challenge, on or off the field. So when the boys tell her she can't play football, there's only one thing to do. Join the team and show them what she's got. Play like a girl. And last, oh no, it's not last, sorry. And then we have identical twins, Jessica and Elizabeth, have always been inseparable. For 12 years, they've dressed alike, shared a room, the whole deal. But middle school is a chance for a new beginning, or at least for one of them.
Sweet Valley Twins.
Best friends. Hey, you know what? Remember how we had those Critical Role books?
Yes.
We have Critical Role Mad Libs. Mad Libs is super fun,
Now,
guys.
that I could get into.
This is super fun. So you just give me an occupation,
Doctor.
an adjective.
Hot.
Jesters and doctor who likes hot sweets.
Okay, then.
All right, so more in our
Again,
manga?
there's a name on that I know. is
Adam
not
the
correct.
Beginning, number 1. Do we have anything about Adam?
No.
For the first time in English comes Adam the Beginning, the origin of Osamu Tezuka's famous Astro Boy series. 5 years after a strange catastrophe devastated Japan, engineering students Umataro and Hiroshi worked together to create A106, nicknamed 6, an unassuming, mild-mannered robot who has insane super strength. When their university's lack of funding threatens to shut 6 down forever, the trio must enter the murky world of robot fighting to keep their dream alive.
I want to be an unassuming, what did I say? Unassuming mild-mannered robot. Can I be that?
Okay, well, this is about an exorcist ninja. What could you go wrong with an exorcist ninja?
Triangle, I guess, is the name of the book.
Akiyashi triangle.
Sure.
This is Berserk number 41, which is the final Berserk book. This is it. Kentaro Miura is done with Berserk.
Well, he passed away, did he not?
I think so, yes. Dragon Ball Super, we've got another whatever this is called. What is it called when you get another one at number 1? Restock. Restock. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. And then we have I'm Not Meat.
Hey, don't look at me. I've never said you were. Are we talking about
a hyena? So is that
are we
Harley?
talking about her or the hyena? Which one's not meat?
And One Punch Man number 24 has come in this week.
I wonder what hyena tastes like.
That is it. That is all she wrote. We are done.
We are
It's
done.
time to go home. Bye, guys.
Oh, skid just bare seconds under a full hour. See y'all tomorrow. Sorry, no questions, but anyway, come in and get stuff.